Hi, Sharon Danley here with another 2-minute tip on modern etiquette. This week it's all about cyber-etiquette or Netiquette. The internet has changed everything and the way we communicate with each other online. The golden rule still applies. Even though we tend to move through life a lot faster, we still need to think about just common little courtesies that make the experience that we have and those around us much more enjoyable than sometimes that they can be. The first up to bat is emails. Well, even though that's becoming a kind of historical way to communicate, we still use it for a number of things. Now, the trick in emailing is to keep it short, keep it concise, keep it to the point, and keep it respectful. And here's one that just seems to be devolving at warp speed, and that is response to emails or any other kind of cyber communication that people make. The general rule is to return in about a 24-hour period. Even if you cannot answer what the content of the email was that was sent to you, you can simply say by reply email, which is pretty easy, "Thank you, message received, will get back to you within." That shows courtesy, it shows caring, it shows respect. Never forward emails without permission of the sender. That's a golden rule. Absolutely do not do that. Now, if you have a contentious issue that you're dealing with, always think first, send second. And in some cases, it's good to write out your email and then sleep on it if at all possible. Read it over, edit where necessary before you hit that send button. And don't do it late at night. And don't do it after you may have had a glass of wine or two. Send it when you are totally in the space, the headspace that you need to be in to respond in a respectful way that still gets your point across. And it's generally considered that using all caps anywhere on the internet is a form of shouting. Now, there are places where caps are important to get a point across, but if you think your receiver may be getting the wrong message, simply say, "I'm not shouting, just trying to get your attention," or words to that effect. Pay attention to and obey all copyright laws. It's just not only aside from the fact that it's illegal, but it's also respectful. I mean, I know even for myself, I've had people take information that I've put out there, then they've resent it as if it was their own. And I don't mind that. All I request, though, is that I get credit, as anybody who creates content in any way, shape, or form should expect and receive. View online forums as you would if you were working in the real world. Give everybody an opportunity to speak. Don't hog the messaging, and try to be brief. Make a friend of your thesaurus. It's really an important tool. And there's online thesauruses that you can refer to very easily, especially if it's coming to a contentious issue. Instead of personalizing your expression of dislike or disagreement, use a thesaurus and use your grown-up words to express your point, not an attack at the person. And here's a big one. As in real life, it's the same thing on the internet. Avoid all gossip. It's one thing to have a conversation with someone when you're trying to figure out something or share something that's happening in your life and you want to express your concerns and get some help on how to deal with it. But when you're gossiping about a third party who's not there to defend or refute, well, that's just not fair to anybody, is it? I have to kind of underscore this one. I've already mentioned it, but I have to underscore it. When you want to make a comment about somebody's behavior, instead of personalizing it, speak to the behavior. Name calling just isn't fair to anybody. And here's something, with the political landscape the way it has grown in the last couple of years across North America, It is very easy to make statements that are unfair about the person's person, themselves, the way they look, the way they act, the way they sound. What's important is to speak about their behavior as far as policies are concerned, but leave the comments about their hair or their lisp or their height or their weight or any of those things out of it. Even making memes, I should say, that are cartoons about them in some, weird way that is hurtful. What does it gain? It might get a few laughs, but not laughs from people who have caring hearts. I know I don't very much. I really try to stick to the issues, having been in politics myself, and I'm still very politically active. So I see a lot of this going on. There's no reason why you can't be respectful while you say sir or madam or whatever. Think about it, folks, because with the way things are going and the fast use of the internet, we are devolving our ability to be respectful with one another and caring about the world around us. And that's really what etiquette or netiquette is all about. So that's it this week, cyber-netiquette and what we can do to help make it better. We'll see you next time.